Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Hey, Joe. Joe, you want to grab them and see if we're on? Goes on the other side. Well, that's all right. There you go.
Testing 1 2. Testing.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Chuck.
You're not very loud.
All right. How about that?
Hold it. I'll turn you up here.
Testing 1 2. Joshua First is our
Gotcha.
quarterback.
Now can you hear me a little better?
Yeah, I can hear you real good.
All right. And I got you turned up. Okay. Now I got a tester going out on the broadcast.
All right.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the football field here in Custer. We are going to be witnessing the first game of the season for the Custer Wildcats, taking on the West Central Trojans coming from East River. And the game time, 5 o'clock scheduled, and we're just getting all set up for our first broadcast of the year. And we welcome you to Sports Ticket Live TV. Checking our sound levels to make sure they're okay tonight. Seems like I got them a little hot. We'll turn them down a little bit.
Best tailgate? It's gotta be burgers. And an ice cold Coke.
Real football y pollo asado.
Hoops.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
A message from Black Hills Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
At Denny Menholt Rushmore Honda, we're clearing the lot of more than just ice and snow this month. We're also clearing out our 2018 Honda Civics and Accords. Throughout the month of February, get great gas mileage, as well as $1,300 off 2018 Civics, or save $1,900 on Accords, 2018's North American Car of the Year. Help us clear the lot and shovel a little extra savings into your pocket. Visit RushmoreHonda.com to view all our inventory. Find what drives you. Built for the endless weekend, the 2019 Toyota Tacoma. With multi-terrain select, crawl control, and standard Toyota safety sense, the Toyota Tacoma works hard and plays harder. This month, lease for $389 a month with no money down. The right cars, the right prices, the right experience. At Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
Start the new year with huge savings on over 400 pre-owned vehicles at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac. Record new sales in December enabled us to trade for local used vehicles from every major manufacturer, cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit all of your 2019 travel needs. All credit applications accepted with no payments for 90 days and payments to fit every budget. All trade-ins accepted with buyers on site to pay top dollar for your trade. Check out all our vehicles at rapidchevrolet.com or see us off Exit 60 Rapid City.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Best tailgate? It's gotta be burgers. And an ice cold Coke.
Real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Nah, hot dog.
No, Dodger dog.
I'll drink to that. Pass me a Coke. It's gotta be crawfish.
Mac and cheese.
No.
7-layer dip.
Ribs.
No contest.
Hummus.
What? You need a hot grill.
And ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day?
Race day.
Calls for Coke.
You know it.
It's tailgating 101.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
A message from Black Hills Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
At Denny Menholt Rushmore Honda, we're clearing the lot of more than just ice and snow this month. We're also clearing out our 2018 Honda Civics and Accords. Throughout the month of February, get great gas mileage, as well as $1,300 off 2018 Civics, or save $1,900 on Accords, 2018's North American Car of the Year. Help us clear the lot and shovel a little extra savings into your pocket. Visit RushmoreHonda.com to view all our inventory. Find what drives you. Built for the endless weekend, the 2019 Toyota Tacoma. With multi-terrain select, crawl control, and standard Toyota safety sense, the Toyota Tacoma works hard and plays harder. This month, lease for $389 a month with no money down. The right cars, the right prices, the right experience. At Denny Menholt Toyota, Rapid City.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
Start the new year with huge savings on over 400 pre-owned vehicles at Denny Menhold Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac. Record new sales in December enabled us to trade for local used vehicles from every major manufacturer, cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit all of your 2019 travel needs. All credit applications accepted with no payments for 90 days and payments to fit every budget. All trade-ins accepted with buyers on site to pay top dollar for your trade. Check out all our vehicles at rapidchevrolet.com or see us off exit 60 Rapid.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection.
Rapid City's newest indoor sports training facility is now open. Rapid Skills 360 is a new training facility for basketball, volleyball, football, softball, baseball, soccer, and other sports over 30,000 square feet. Rapid Skills 360 has 2 full basketball courts, volleyball courts, pitching mounds, batting cages, plus 2 full weight rooms for athletes of all ages. Personal training on site is also available. This training center is huge and can accommodate leagues and tournaments. 840 East Center Street across from the fairgrounds, Rapid City.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back at the Custer football field here. Joe Yurick and Chuck Arsenault here to broadcast our first football game live on Sports Ticket TV tonight. What do you got down there, Joe?
Well, I got you on Sports Ticket Live.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You're watching me, huh?
Yeah.
Well, am I doing all right?
It's doing great, I think. I turned the volume way down so I don't have to listen to myself because we got a little bit of delay here on Sports Ticket Live. But
all right.
But we got a new head coach here for the Wildcats, David Williams. He's been an assistant coach for a while, and he thinks that we're going to have a great season. He's hoping for a great season. He's trying to get his boys pumped up for that. And we start off right out of the gate with a tough team from West Central, eastern part of the state, and they came all the way across just to play us. Wildcats now are in 11A instead of 11B. We moved up a class, where St. Thomas More and Hot Springs both moved down a class to 11B, and they played last week. And I believe St. Thomas More went and took it to Hot Springs. Down at Hot Springs, they beat them by 50-some points. So, but the Wildcats, they're going to have their opener tonight against West Central. Then next week they go to play Spearfish, so their whole lineup for this year is going to be a little bit tougher than it was last year.
Yes, it is.
Play Spearfish next week at Spearfish, and then they're home here against Lennox. So, again, another team from the way eastern part of the state travels to interstate all the way over here to play us. And then we have Belle-Fourche up at Belle-Fourche. Todd County will be home, and then we have Bennett County. I believe that's homecoming, will be here. And then we go up to Lee Deadwood, and we're back here for Hot Springs, again, home. And our last game will be against Pine Ridge, and no bye week this year. So it's
they've got us busy.
Yep, one game right after another.
Seems like every other Friday we're going to be here broadcasting.
Yep.
And then next week they got us busy with 2 volleyball matches on Tuesday and Thursday, and then the next week on Tuesday and Thursday I believe we got volleyball matches.
And then we got a football game on Friday. So
yeah,
we're going to get some hours in.
Yes, we are.
But the Wildcats, they got about 35 kids on the roster, and West Central comes here. They got over 70.
Wow.
Well, we got the helicopter coming in here, going to be zooming in. I don't think we're going to have live air camera tonight or anything, so.
Oh, yeah? No, I don't have the drone set up yet.
Beautiful night, starting early tonight. I don't know if we're going to even need the lights, but I did turn the parking lot lights on just in case.
Right. And looks like you guys got the football field in pretty good shape for the first game here.
Did not have to put a drop of water on it this year. Mother Nature helped us out with a lot of rain.
Sure did. This morning I was wondering if it was going to be raining tonight.
Yeah. And this will be the third game on the field already this year. Last week we had Hill City playing White River here, and White River beat Hill City in the first half. And then we had the Youth Football League was out here with a couple games, so it's holding up pretty good. It's soft. If they get tackled and they hit, they're going to be. It's like falling on a pillow right now out there.
All right, well, the Trojans are taking the field here. We're going to have our starting lineups here in just a moment.
And I believe we're going to be announcing the Trojans, their offense, and the Wildcats will be announcing their defense. A little bit of a breeze coming out of the east, but that's nice. Sun shining up there bright. Beautiful night. West Central, they're going to be a powerhouse, so I think right now they're rated around 5th in the state. But according to the clock, we got about maybe 8 minutes and 34 seconds before we have the kickoff. West Central is lining up for their lineup. Wildcats are already lined up for their starting lineup. Both teams are ready to go. First game for both of them.
Yep, like you said, it's a beautiful night out here. And
got quite a crowd here from West Central.
Yeah, I think they probably made a weekend of it to come to the Black Hills for the Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. And, West Central, that's out of Hartford. I believe Humboldt might be in there in Montrose. Not sure on that. But I know it's 2-3 different schools that combine together to make West Central. I think it's mainly out of Hartford, and Humboldt has their grade school. But I could be wrong on that, but I do know that.
I don't have a clue.
Their high school is out of Hartford.
Correct.
A few years ago, we did play them in the playoffs. We had to travel over there, and we played them. It was at Hartford, and we ended up losing to them. That was a cold, snowy night here in the hills, but I'm not sure what the kind of weather they had over there. Yeah, if we ever have to go over there, it's just driving on the interstate, don't get to see much, and then you get over there, it's not as beautiful as it is out here in the hills with all these trees and the weather and everything.
Right.
Coach Bailey is still on the coaching staff. He's just an assistant coach. He wanted to take a little bit easier job than being the head coach, and Coach Williams said that he has found out there is a lot more to do than just being out there coaching the kids.
Tonight's game between the West Central Trojans and the Custer Wildcats.
So I think we're about ready to do the starting lineups.
Starting with the West Central Trojans.
We'll start with the West Central
We
Trojans.
Their 6'1", 225-pound senior, number 52, left tackle, Mason Irvine.
Their offensive line, Mason Irvine, he's number 52. He's a 225 senior.
210 senior, number 62.
Number 62 is Connor Swanson. He's also on the line, 210 pound. He's a senior also.
6'2", 210-pound senior, number 68, center, Truman Dick.
68 is Truman Dick. He is their center, 6'2", 210 pounds. Then he's a senior.
275-pound junior, number 73, right guard, Josh Livermore.
And number 73 is Josh Livermore. He is on the line.
6'5", 175
6'2",
pounds junior,
275 pounds.
Right tackle,
Junior.
Lauren Jacobson.
Number 65 is Lauren Jacobson. He's on the line also. He's 6'5", 175 pounds. He's a junior.
Senior, number 4, fullback, Caden Farmer.
Their quarterback, Or cornerback is Caden Farmer, number 4, 6'1", 180 pound. He's a senior.
Junior, number 24, running back Jacob.
One of their running backs is number 24, Jacob Lager, 5'8", 150 pounds, and he's a junior.
175-pound junior, number 25.
Number 25, he's a wide receiver, Derek Eidness, 6'2", 175 pound. He's a junior.
5'8", 150-pound junior, wide receiver Isaiah Cohen.
Isaiah Cohen is number 33. He's a wide receiver, 5'8", 150 pound. He's a junior.
185-pound junior, number 15, wide receiver Jackson Skinner.
Jackson Skinner is number 15. He's a wide receiver, 6'3", 185 pounds, and a junior.
5'10", 165-pound senior, number 14, quarterback.
Their quarterback is number 14, Tyler
West Central
Lundberg,
Trojans, ladies.
165 pound. He's a senior. They don't start a lot of seniors, but they got a lot of juniors. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 juniors, and that means they got 5 seniors. Now for the Wildcats on defense, number 2, Joshua First, defensive back, 6 foot, 175 senior.
Junior,
number 5
is
Daniel Solachek. He's a linebacker, 6 foot, 190 pound. He's a junior.
5'8", 145-pound junior.
Then we have number 10,
Ashton
Decker. He's a defensive back, 5'8", 145 pound. He's a junior.
5'9", 165-pound senior.
Then we have number 11, Dathan Elmore, defensive back, 5'9", 165 pound senior.
5'11", 165-pound senior. Number 15, defensive back Tyler Terrell.
Number 15 is Tyler Terrell, defensive back, 5'11", 165 pound senior.
Senior.
Number 25 is Micah Grace.
Linebacker Micah Grace.
Linebacker, 5'11", 180 pounds. He's a senior.
5'8", 175 senior. Number 31, linebacker
Number 31
Brennan
is
Haynes.
Brennan Haynes. He's a linebacker, 5'8", 170 pounds. He's a senior.
6 foot, 180-pound senior.
Number 35 is
defensive end
Matthew Ramsey. Defensive end, 6 foot, 180 pound senior.
5'9", 197-pound junior. Number 53, defensive line.
Number
Nick
53
Herman.
is Nick Herman. Defensive line, he's 5'9", 197 pounds,
5'10",
and he's a
100-pound
junior.
Senior. Number 72, defensive
Number 72
line,
is Dylan
Tuck.
Stout. Defensive line also, he's 5'10", 180 pound. He's a senior.
6 foot,
And then we have
junior, number 86.
Number 86.
Zach Imarino.
Zach Imarinino. He's defensive
Custer
end,
Wildcats,
6
ladies
foot,
and gentlemen.
180 pound, and he is a junior. West Central is coached by Vincent Bernadetto, and the Wildcats, like I said, is coached by David Williams. So now we'll have the national anthem.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all rise. Remove your covers. Veterans active military can salute the flag and play our national anthem.
All righty. What do we say, Joe? Let's play ball.
That's right. Well,
got a slight wind coming out of the east, it looks like, tonight.
Feels good, though. Sitting out here, you got that little bit of a breeze.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. There they are. All right, Custer Wildcats, where you at? I see you. Where you at?
Oh, it looks like we're going to have the coin toss here. Head referee is giving instructions to the guys. West Central will be calling the flip since they are the visiting team. There's the corn toss. Looks like Wildcats won the toss. So we'll see what the call is.
Well,
Wildcats will receive going to the east.
Yep. So offense gets their first chance of the year.
Well, at least we're going to be going away from the sun.
Right.
So we get to see the Wildcat offense right off the bat. I believe Dathan Elmore will be our quarterback. We'll see who kicks off for the Trojans. Kicking off from the 40-yard line. We're going to have Elmore, and it looks like Grace back to receive. Kicking for the Trojans will be Derek Eitness.
They must have been watching him in warm-ups because they're up at the 10-yard line.
So the Wildcats ready to receive, and a little bit of a gust of wind comes up here right when kickoff comes. There's the
And
kickoff.
there it is.
That's going to go into the end zone. And
No, out of the end zone. Holy cow. Kid's got a leg.
Yeah, that was really close to being could have gone over the goalpost.
Almost. All right, Wildcats will take over, 1st and 10.
On the 20. So it looks like we got Sidlacek and Grace in the backfield. Wildcats handed off to Grace. He's battling for a couple yards. Host of Trojans around him, tackling him. But first on that was, see him get up here, number 17. Number 17 is Logan Maras.
Cats got about a yard on that one.
Well, that's positive yards. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Sidlacek and Grace again.
Yep, we're going into the spread offense. Twins on each side.
Shotgun, and that was right to first, or Elmore, and he loss of a yard.
You run that spread offense, you're spreading out all your defensive backs, but you got to go one-on-one on the blocking.
And shotgun again. Oh, dropped the ball, but Elmore catches it. Pass going up, and right off the knees, off of Tyrell.
Yeah, he should have caught that one.
Yeah.
Bounced off his knee pad.
He was in there. He was open. Wildcats had the chance to get a first down, but Wildcats will be punting. Quartermeyer, I believe, will be doing the punting.
They better have some good coverage.
Oh, short tackle out there. Just go right in there. There you go. Snap. Quartermeyer's kick is up. Good kick.
Yeah, it's a nice high kick.
Back to the 30-yard line, and Wildcats.
Nice open field tackle back there.
Yep. Micah Grace with the tackle.
Yep, Micah Grace got down there and nice open field tackle, so they didn't get any return yards on that.
Nope. Maybe a half a yard. Well, see how the Wildcats defense now holds up. And here we go. Shotgun. Ludden hunts it off. Gets it to number 24. That's Jacob Loger. Looks like he probably got close to 6, maybe 6.5 yards. Short 4 to go, 2nd and 4. Pitch it to number 33. Oh, he's right at the first down marker. That's Isaiah Cullen with the run. They're going to give him a first down. So it's first down now at the, looks like about the 42. Back to pass. Coming over here, that's over to Farmer. Farmer's got yards. He picked up about 15 yards on that. So he got to the 42-yard line of the Wildcats.
Don't be afraid to go out 12 for you. That's why we're here.
16 yards on that pass play by the Trojans. Oh, they fumbled. Wildcats might have got it, and we did pick it up. So it's Wildcat ball on about the 37. Elmore under center. And he hands, nope, fakes the handoff, passing it. Oh, good pass, goes to number 90. That's Caleb Raggy. He's got a first down. Picked up like around 12 yards. So
that was a nice completion.
That it is. Shotgun again for Elmore. He's now got 5 yards, keeping it, and he's going to pick up close to another first down.
Yeah.
Is there some laundry? Yes, there is. Right on the sideline.
Yep. It is right at the tackle. Maybe a face mask?
Could be.
They're calling New York to see what the foul was.
Okay.
Oh, holding on the defense.
Yeah. Another 5 yards.
Wow. Cats need to take advantage of that.
So we'll now have it on, what, about the 25-yard line?
Yep, looks like the 25, 1st and 10.
Elmer in the shotgun again, pulls it up, gonna run it. Gets 5, gets another 5. He's still running. He's in for a touchdown.
Yes, he is. He juked and jived. Put it in there.
One play and 25-yard touchdown run by Elmore. Oh, the Wildcats come out scoring first.
Yes, they did.
Each team had it one set and second set of downs for the Wildcats. Started at the 37 on a turnover, and we capitalized on it. Quartermeyer in there to try point after kick. That was 8:27 to go in the first quarter, and the Wildcats are on the board. Low snap, it's up, and it looks good.
It is good. Cats are up by a touchdown.
Don't be afraid.
So that's got to be a boost for the Wildcats to
no
come out
kidding.
against West Central. You know, everybody's talking about how they're going to be a powerhouse in the eastern part of the state, and we slow them down on their offensive drive, get a turnover, and make a touchdown. Well, gives us some points. That's what you like to see, though. It's a confidence builder for them, and now they think, well, no, we can compete against these guys. The Wildcats, though, they're going to have to, hopefully they're in good shape, because with West Central, they're going to be subbing a lot of guys in, playing offense or defense, and the Wildcats are going to have to play both sides of the ball.
That is true.
Well, Quartermeyer is going to kick the ball off. Back to receive. I'll have to look and see who we got back there. Number 24 and I think 33. So Isaiah Colon and Jacob Loger. Here's the kick.
Nice kickoff by Quartermeyer right to the goal line almost.
Loger with it at the 2-yard line and bringing him down. Grace
again with an open field tackle. Stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah, right at the 14.
When he got there.
So about a 14-yard return.
To the 14. All right, Wildcats ready. Looks like we're running a 44 defense there. Look at that backfield for West Central.
Yeah, they had it stacked. Looking for number 4. A little bit out of his reach. That was going for Farmer. Ludborg just a little bit high for Farmer. Farmer is 6'1", but that ball was thrown up there for somebody about 6'8".
Got I formation with a slot back there.
They hand it up right up the middle. Not sure, but I thought that was number 4 that was carrying that. That would have been Farmer, Caden Farmer. So it's 3rd down and about 5. Short 5. Now they got the pistol back there. Gonna pass it. Oh, and it's caught.
That's a nice throw and catch right there.
Yep, got it at the 31.
There was no way the defensive guy could get to that. That is a first down for the Trojans.
That was about a 12-yard pass completion for the Trojans. So they're moving the ball. They were moving it earlier on their first set of downs, but turned it over to the Wildcats. Lundborg is back as their quarterback. He's got a single back. He hands it off to him. That's number 1, Healy. And he's brought down by number 86. That's Zach Imarino.
Yeah, he came up and closed pretty well out there.
Yeah. I think they got maybe 3 on that one. We're making them earn theirs. They're not going anything deep right now, but I'm thinking that one of these times they're going to go for that deep ball.
Most likely.
Single back again. Fake the handoff. Ludwig passes it. Oh, over the hands of number 15, Jackson Skinner. Brings up 3rd down.
Was that our number 10 on coverage out there?
Ashton Decker.
Yep.
Almost took him out, you know.
I know.
Kind of low.
I was wondering about that because it was close.
Yeah, because Skinner was going up and
he hit him down, or
down by the
almost
ankles.
hit him.
Yeah, he just went underneath him.
We're at 3rd and 7 here.
So we got.
There's that stacked backfield.
Wishbone is that or no? Got 33 in motion. Pulling.
There's a football again.
Another fumble. Wildcats might have it again. Looks like the Wildcats have it. So it's a turnover.
Yeah, another turnover. Trying to run up the middle.
On about the 38.
I mean, they're not just dropping them straight down. That thing shot out like a rocket.
Right. So we'll have a few less yards to go with the Wildcats on this one. They got the first turnover on the Wildcat 37, but this one is on the West Central 38-yard line. Elmore in the back. He looks to pass. Got pressure coming on him. He's going to run. And he's brought down. That guy came in there.
Yeah, that linebacker, he spotted him and he was on him.
That's Cooper Moss, or Moras. He's a senior.
They collapsed that center down quickly, and Elmore didn't have much space to do anything.
Nope.
Good thing Elmore, he's got some speed. If he can get an inch, he'll take it.
So, looks like it's 2nd and 12 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, we're going to that stack eye back there.
Grace with
Give it to Grace.
Oh, he's going up. He still got it. He got about maybe almost 10 yards on that.
Did you see him hit that linebacker?
Yeah.
That linebacker stood up, and that's the last thing he should have done because Grace just put his shoulder into him and went over him. You know, Micaiah has turned into a heck of a north-south runner. Remember his first couple of years we were always talking about?
He was a good dancer.
He was a good dancer, sideline to sideline.
Yep.
He's doing it now. He's going north-south.
Yeah, he's not.
In this case, east-west.
Yep, he didn't stand there and dance for a while. Now we hand it off. That's to, looks like Zlacek. I don't think he got anything on it.
No.
So
I think we should have been trying to get outside with Elmore.
Yep. So let's bring it up fourth down. Fourth down.
We're going to go for it. And it backfired. We jumped. They were going to try and hard count it.
So that'll send us back 5 yards.
Yep. Probably want to punt it now. Try and put her out of bounds within the 10.
Are we going to punt? Well, we got Kortmeyer in there. You're looking? I believe we are. So the ball is right now at the 36-yard line. Good snap and punt. It's a bad, bad kick. He's got a good balance, but it might make it to the 21.
Got to get a better kick than that.
So,
just about 4 minutes left to go here in the first period. Wildcats are up 7-0.
So that there was about maybe. It's now at the 21. About a 15-yard punt. It did not look like he really put a lot into that punt.
No, and then he got under it. I think Coach Williams was trying to tell him to just kick it gently into the corner. And
well,
hey, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I had a coach tell me to do a short kickoff one time, and I got under it and it went 10 yards straight up. It's like, because I did kickoffs in high school as a senior.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Single back for the Trojans, and it comes to number 9. That's Cooper Maras with that run. He's a senior. He picked up about 2 yards. Single back again. Maras again, and he's going up the middle. This time he picked up a little bit more. He's going to be close to a first down.
I think he's going to be short about a yard.
Yep.
About a yard and a half.
It's third down.
What are we going to do? Can I send a linebacker?
Well, if I were West Central, I'd run it. They've had a couple good passing, but
and they got 3 in the backfield, including the quarterback.
Yep.
Got a slot. Giving it to him up the middle. There he goes.
Yep. Oh, what a
ball's
hit.
loose.
That was a hit.
Wildcats got it.
Dathan Elmore with the hit caused the fumble.
But I think he hurt himself something.
Yeah,
he's writhing in pain out there.
Yep, that's not good for the Wildcats.
It looked like his shoulder. He might have dislocated his shoulder, broke his collarbone.
That was a heck of a hit.
I mean, he went down immediately in pain.
It's at the 38-yard line again.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a short timeout here, and we'll play an ad for you.
Rapid City's newest indoor sports training facility is now open. Rapid Skills 360 is a new training facility for basketball, volleyball, football, softball, baseball, soccer, and other sports over 30,000 square feet. Rapid Skills 360.
Oh, back to action here. It looks like maybe he just got a bad stinger on his elbow.
But Sterling Sword comes in for the Wildcats as quarterback. He is a sophomore. Somebody needs a right guard. Yep, our right guard is now coming in.
We've had a couple of them that aren't quite sure where they're supposed to be playing tonight.
Right. First game.
Yep.
Get it out of their system now. 2:24 to go in this first quarter. Wildcats are up 7-0. Oh, and there's a fumble on the Wildcats.
And it looks like West Central's got it.
Yep. And they do. Now we're at the 39-yard line. So we took it from them. That was their third turnover, but first one for the Wildcats. Got to practice their snaps. New quarterback in there. Lundberg in there as quarterback, and there's going to be offsides on the Wildcats. That's going to give them an easy 5 yards.
That was on number 72.
Yep.
Who was that getting a little eager?
That would be Thout. Dylan Thout.
Okay. Down to about 2 minutes here. First period.
All right, we got a single back again for the Trojans. That's Maras. Low snap. Maras with the ball. Coming around. Got a block. Gets about maybe 2 yards on that.
2.5. That's a good job out there by the outside backer and the defensive end. They kind of turned him in, and everybody was there.
So second down and about 2 yards to go.
This might be a time where they might throw a ball down the field.
Right. Since it's only second down and short, take a chance. Single back again. And they pitch it.
A little toss. Oh, just missed him.
First down. He's going to go. Oh, brought down by.
Good shoestring tackle there.
By Ashton Decker. All the way down to about the 17-yard line, or 27-yard line. Second time the Trojans are in Custer territory. A little mix-up, but handoff goes to number 4. That is Farmer. He picks up about 7 yards.
They're starting to drive down the center of the field now.
Yep. Well, they've gotten a lot of yards right down the middle over the center of the Wildcats.
Okay, Grace looks like he's needing a break here. He's coming off.
Yep. Coming in for him is Gage Tennyson. Tennyson is a sophomore. All right, so here we go again. Pistol formation again. This time pass. Going with the short one. Oh, dropped. Pass intended for Farmer.
Tell you what, if he'd have just turned upfield really quick, he'd have been wide open for a touchdown.
Yep. Looks like we got a few clouds moving their way in.
Hopefully it don't rain.
I'm checking the radar now and see what we got. Oh, yeah. A little bit of rain. It's still over in Wyoming yet, so we got maybe an hour and a half before it gets here. And handoff. That goes to number 1, Healy. Oh, he nearly got brought down for about a yard loss, but I think he's forward for first down.
And that's the end of the first period. And going to switch ends of the field. We'll take a short timeout and be back with you in just a moment.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
Down. 16 yards go for a touchdown or 10 for a first down. And they hand it off. That's the Healy. He gets about maybe 6 yards on that. He's down at the 10-yard line. Second down and 4. Well, I think the Wildcats did pretty good by holding the Trojans no points in that first quarter.
Yes, they did. Surprised everybody, I think.
Yeah.
First game of the year jitters, fumbles, and
yeah, there's 4 fumbles in that first quarter, 3 of them on the Trojans and 1 on the Wildcats.
Going to roll out, going to try a pass.
And intercepted at the goal line. And then we fumbled it, but we recovered it again.
No, they say that it is
back to the Trojan ball.
You got to be kidding.
At the 5-yard line. So it'll be a first down from the 5-yard line for the Trojans, which if they would have, well, we stopped the touchdown, but they still got a first down.
Oh, my goodness.
So first down at the 5-yard line for the Trojans. Right up the middle. That's the Healy. Wildcats stop.
Got about a half a yard on that one, it looked like.
I didn't even catch who got that interception earlier for the Wildcats.
I didn't either.
Yeah, we're going to have some shade coming here.
Problem is that shade's in the form of a rain cloud.
Yep. And it's moving a little bit faster than I thought it would. It might be here within an hour. Low snap. Looking for the corner, and they got it. Touchdown.
Yeah, said he got both feet down.
Number 15, Jackson Skinner with that.
And we had number 15 on coverage out there.
Tyler Terrell. So they're looking like they're going to try and kick an extra point here. It's up. Looks good.
It is good. So we are tied at 7.
So the Wildcats, though, now get the kickoff here. And we won't be going into the sun because the shade just came in now. And so that'll be good for the Wildcats.
Yep, we'll take a quick 30-second break.
City.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
Back to action.
Derek Eatoness will be kicking it off for the Trojans. Elmore is out there again, and it looks like Elmore and Grace in the back to receive it. There's the punt.
Nice
Good
kick.
one. Back at the goal line for Grace. Coming to the far side of the field. Gets to about the 14-yard line.
Didn't seem like he was moving very fast over there.
13-yard line.
All of his blockers were on this side of the field.
Well, looks like the Wildcats got about 87 yards to go for a touchdown. Game is tied, 7-7. But we still have Sterling Swart as quarterback, pitches it. Slot check with the ball, being stood up and then finally brought down by number 9. That is Moras. Well, they got it for 4th down already, and that was only the first play. The guy that's got the sticks over there better check his numbers. Should only be 2nd down. There, he's got it, 2nd down. Sword still at quarterback. Hands it off. Again, they swarm all over Slotchek on that one. I think he got maybe a loss of 2 yards. Possibly 3. It's at the 10-yard line right now. Was at the 13, so it was a loss. Tell you what, when that sun went underneath them clouds, it cooled off about 10 degrees, if not more. Sidlachek and Grace in the backfield. Sterling Swart still has the quarterback. Back to pass. Throws it up. A little bit high, intercepted by number 33. He's going to take it back for a touchdown. That's Isaiah Cullen. Got that at about the 30-yard line and went back for TD.
Yeah, he didn't even look where his receiver was. He just tossed it.
Yep. Well, it looks like Sward's about maybe, I can see he's only 5'9". And
hard to see over that line.
Yeah, that line's all over 6 foot. He just figured, well, I got to throw it over that direction. I can close my eyes and toss. The guy should run underneath it. It was the wrong guy that got it. And here's the point after. It's good.
So that's a quick turn.
Yep. So that's 2 turnovers now on the Wildcats. That one cost the Wildcats some quick points. Grace and Elmore back to receive it for the Wildcats. Hiding this, the kick for the Trojans.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get a little quicker towards our blockers this time.
See if the Trojans go for an onside kick here. And they're keeping, but it's not as deep.
High and short.
Elmore with the ball at about the 15.
Got a wall in the middle. He's got a wall in the middle.
Oh, they grabbed him by the shirt.
Yeah, that's legal.
Yep. Got to the 45. That's a 30-yard return.
That was not a horse collar. That was just a shirt tackle. But, man, he would have one more quick step and he'd have been gone.
Yeah. After he was down, there was almost a late hit that was put on by one of the Trojans. So the Wildcats at the 45-yard line. Sun trying to come through the clouds again. Elmore in at quarterback now. Pitches it. Slacek gets a little bit of blocking, and he's gone.
There he goes.
Gone.
There's nobody going to catch him. Look at him run away.
That's a 55-yard TD.
Awesome.
Slacek on that.
He got loose, and there was no catching him.
Looks like we got about a 50-yard run there.
So that could bring the score back even if we get this extra point here by Quartermeyer. Kick is up.
Looks like it's good. Tied the score up.
Yep. Wildcats respond real quickly after that turnover, and one play.
Logic got outside, and
yep.
You know, he's one of our track runners, and he's got some speed.
Well, and he had to do a little bit of juking this and that, and in the center the guy's ready to tackle him, and he just outdanced him, and next thing you know, he's on the outside running, and 55-yard run. That's what he needed. He had a couple of earlier runs that they didn't have some good blocking, and they got him in the backfield for losses, and so that'll give him a plus yardage for the night.
Yeah, well.
So now Custer will be kicking the ball off.
Okay, here we go. AJ Kogemeyer kicking the ball for the Wildcats.
Isaiah Colin back to return it, and also they got a new guy back there.
37.
I think it's number 37. Yes, it is. 37. Don't have him on the roster. Kick is up. It's going to Colin. He gets it at about the 8-yard line. And there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, there was a little altercation. Number 56 for Custer was in the middle of it. I don't know if it was holding on the receiving team. Looks like it, blocking the back.
So that was a 22-yard return, but it could be negated.
Legal block.
Yep, 15 yards, going to go back. So that'll take it back probably to about the 15-yard line.
That's some good action going on right there.
Only 10 yards to the 20-yard line.
So it must have been a holding.
Yep.
Looked like you showed an illegal block.
Here we go. Hand it off.
Our defensive end and linebacker smelled that one out.
Yep. Loger got that one, but he lost 5 yards on that one. Grace back there. Somebody else that was in on that tackle. I don't know if it was Raggy.
90.
Yep, Caleb Raggy. Second and 15. 7:14 to go in this second half.
Comes that pass.
A little bit too far out of the reach of Derek Idness.
That pass had been on. That had been a reception.
Yep, he would have been close to a first down. He is right over at the sticks for the first down.
It's 3rd and about 15 now.
Yep.
The Wildcats could hold them right here. That'd be a big plus for this defense.
Well, and be able to see what kind of punter they have and then what kind of return team we have. In the shotgun. Back to pass. He's going to run it, and now he passes, and
could have been intercepted.
Yeah, Elmore could have gone after that.
If he'd have had his eyes open, he'd have had that ball.
Yeah, he was just looking at the receiver, wanting to make sure that he was going to get him. So it brings up 4th down.
That should have been a pick 6 right there.
Yep. There is nobody in front of Elmore. Looks like they're going to have Idness punting it.
They have a spread punt team.
Yep. Oh, almost blocked.
Just about got it blocked.
Elmore going for the fair catch. He muffs it. It goes down. He's at the 31-yard line.
But he fair caught it, so he signaled fair catch. So wherever he touched the ball should have been where.
It's at about the 30-yard line. So Custer's got it at the 30. First down. Elmore pitches it
Screen.
to Zlacek. And he breaks one tackle, stiff arms another, and he got to the 45-yard line.
He juggled there for a second, but
that'd be about maybe 25 yards on that pass play.
He got it loose. It was a center screen, but
they're saying that he went out of bounds a little bit short, so he's at the 47.
Yeah, the clock did stop, so
So you got 23 on that one. About 20 of that was all on his feet. About a 3-yard pass. Elmore in the backfield. Sedlacek in the back with him. Pass. Oh, and it's intercepted by number 2.
Threw it a little behind him. And Terrell didn't have a chance to turn around and come back to the ball.
So turnover on the Wildcats. I believe that's like 3 each now.
About half of this second period gone. 6:37 left to go.
Handing it off. Oh, what a hit. Number 31 on that tackle was Haynes, Brendan Haynes. Pick up about 6.
Second and 5 for the Trojans.
Hand off.
Nice job there. Number 31 for the Wildcats.
Got maybe 2 yards on that. Bringing up 3rd down.
Good job there at linebacker, sniffing that out and getting in there.
Ball's on the 35-yard line. Pass going. Oh, the guy turned around just a little bit too late.
Good job by the Wildcats, holding the Trojans again. Going to be 4th down and 6.
So each team right now, it looks like each team's got 4 turnovers. Punting at the 30. That's at the 35, I guess. At the 29 and takes it up to about the 32.
Looks like the 37.
37, okay.
We'll give him 5 more yards. Twice we've had that punt blocked almost. We just need to lay out in front. Coaches are coaching him right now. He could have got it blocked that time too.
Yep. Elmore under center. Grace and Sedlacek in the back. And they hand it off to Sedlacek. He gets about maybe 4. Eight turnovers so far in this first half. We still got one, not quite a third of it to go.
Right.
Elmore again under center. Sedlacek directly behind him with Grace off to the right. And Grace with the ball. That time he did some dancing in the backfield, and they caught him.
Yep.
He lost about 5 yards on that one.
Yeah, he saw that end coming. He should have either put on the jets to get outside or reversed or something, but he started dancing.
Third down, 12. 14-14. Back to pass.
He's open. He's open.
He's got it. That's number 15, Tyrell.
Hold the ball. Hold the ball.
And he's
going to get there. And there are no hankies on the field. It is a touchdown for the Wildcats.
That's a 65-yard touchdown pass.
I could see he was wide open when he cut outside there.
Yeah, wide open.
Yeah.
Puts the Wildcats up now by 6. Quartermeyer in, attempting the point after kick. There's the snap. Kick is up. Had to hurry it a little bit, but
it's good. Wildcats on top, 21-14 with 3:27 left to go here in the first half. The Wildcats are playing some pretty darn good football tonight.
Yep. Well, maybe David Williams was right about this here. You know, he's got a lot of confidence in these boys, and they're showing it right now against West Central. So we got about 3 minutes, 27 seconds to go in this second quarter. It could come down to who's got the ball at the end and who doesn't commit a turnover.
True. 8 turnovers in the first half is not very quality good football, huh?
Nothing that I want to be writing to my parents about.
But besides those 8 turnovers, it's been pretty good football.
Yeah. So here we go. Kickoff at the 40-yard line. Kickoff is up. At about the 5-yard line. It's number 33.
He's loose.
He's gone.
Nah, Solachic's going to get him.
Yeah, got him at about the 38-yard line.
I don't think there's too many that are going to outrun Solachic.
Nope. That was Isaiah Cullen with that run back.
Yeah, I don't see who had him in their grasp, and then he wiggled out of it down there in the middle.
That was a 58-yard run back. Well, if they wanted to score quick, that was a good way to do it, to get a run back. And short field now, 38 yards to go. Looks like they hand it off. That's number 9. That is Cooper Maras. He gets about maybe 5 yards, 6 yards. Second down and a long 3 or a short 4. They hand it off, or again, that's Maras. He gets close, but he's going to be about a yard short of the first down.
It will be third down.
Yep. And about maybe a yard and a half.
What are they doing? They're randomly moving the sticks to first down now?
Well, okay.
After the head referee signaled third down?
Right. I didn't get that. Must have been close. Low snap. Looks like quarterback keeper by Ludborg. He's at about maybe the 24.
Yep, we keep this clock running. Keep them out of the end zone. That'll be a big deal for the Cats going into the halftime.
Minute 20 to go in this second quarter. Hand it off again. That's Moras. He's probably, well, they'll give him a first down on this one again, won't they?
I don't know.
Timeout being called. It's
Got
at about the
2 to go,
yep.
1.5 to go.
It's on the 13.
So the Trojans call a timeout. I'm going to take a timeout in 30 seconds, and we'll be back. We're back.
They got a powerhouse back. It looks like the wishbone.
Yeah, a wishbone. Y-bone.
Yep. Handing it off to Moras. And he's got the first down at about maybe the 12 or 14-yard line.
Yep. So they can possibly get a first down. Clock should be running here in just a moment.
Chalking it about now. Here it goes. By the time they get done with this play, it'll be down about 30 seconds. Moras with the ball.
He's
lost
going
yards.
nowhere.
Wildcats swarmed all over that one. Loss of a yard and a half.
Surprised they aren't calling another timeout. Maybe they're going to run one more play and then call a timeout.
Yep.
I would look for a pass play now.
Yeah, down to 20 seconds when they get this ball snapped. .16, and here goes pass.
Yeah.
And
there's a nice defensive play there. Knocks it away.
Yep, that was by Elmore. Two defenders on that. We had Elmore back there, and also I think it was Decker. Elmore tipped it, and Decker was in front to keep the guy from getting the pass. So
yep.
10 seconds to go.
Third down. You know they're going to pass again.
Yep. But they do have another timeout.
Or maybe some tricky.
Yeah, they got 2 timeouts yet, so who knows? They could try a run, but they got to get a first down here. Or, maybe not. They still got 4th down yet. 2 downs yet.
Here they go. In motion. Going to run outside. Going to try and
Quick
throw the pass to the
they had
corner.
him wide open. Oh, it tipped away. 4 seconds to go yet.
Knocked down by
number 15.
Tyler Terrell.
Yep.
Now they're going to try a field goal, it appears.
Yeah, looks like that's what they're going to do.
Watch for the fakey.
Going to be from about the 25. 45-yard field goal attempt. Up, and it's going to be wide left.
Hook and left. And the boys held. Going into halftime, it's 21-14. Hey, we'll take a 1-minute timeout, and then we'll come back with ya.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, ensuring a brighter tomorrow.
Rapid City's newest indoor sports training facility is now open. Rapid Skills 360 is a new training facility for basketball, volleyball, football, softball, baseball, soccer, and other sports over 30,000 square feet. Rapid Skills 360 has 2 full basketball courts, volleyball courts, pitching mounds, batting cages, plus 2 full weight rooms for athletes of all ages. Personal training on site is also available. This training center is huge and can accommodate leagues and tournaments. 840 East Center Street across from the fairgrounds, Rapid City.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
Honey, isn't it amazing?
What?
The sacrifice, the dedication, the grit. I mean, they really set an example, don't they?
Oh, well, no question. Today's high school athletes are truly special.
Not the athletes.
Well, who?
The officials.
Oh.
Today's student athletes are truly special. But there's something pretty great about the men and women who officiate their games, too. Like the way they're giving back to their communities. Officiating is a terrific way to stay in shape, meet new people, and stay connected to the game you love. But the biggest reason of all? We need more qualified high school officials here in South Dakota. And without them, the rest of us would have a whole lot less to cheer about. High school games need officials. High school sports need you.
Great call, Ralph.
Yeah.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the South Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, we're back on, Joe.
All right. Well, I don't
What do we
have
got for stats.
I don't have all the yardage stats and stuff like that, but I can tell you that there were some big plays and there were a lot of turnovers in that first half. Each team had 4 turnovers, and on those turnovers, the Wildcats capitalized on one of those turnovers, turned it into points. And the same thing for West Central. One of the turnovers that they got on the Wildcats, they turned it into points. The Wildcats, most of the turnovers that were committed on West Central were fumbles that the Wildcats landed on, where the Wildcats had, I think, 3 interceptions. And one of those interceptions, West Central ran back 30 yards for a touchdown. That was Isaiah Colon, that intercepted it and ran it back. But for the Wildcats, we had 2 big plays. We had a 55-yard pass. It was mainly a run by Sidlacek. He ran it in 55 yards for a touchdown. And then we did have a pass to Tyrell. He took it 65 yards for a touchdown. So those 2 big plays that the Wildcats had, keeping us, we're in the lead 21-14, and it's more of a game than I was thinking it was going to be here.
Well, I think that's surprising to not only us, but to West Central to be in the position we are right here.
Right. And, the Wildcats came out and they were fired up. The first set of downs that the Wildcats had, we had to punt it. And so it didn't go too good for the Wildcats. But then we made West Central had to punt also. And so, West Central, that first one, they committed a turnover that they had. And so the Wildcats got it up from them. And we took it down and ended up scoring. And took us up 7-0. And then after that, it looked like West Central had the ball, and then they turned it over again, and we got it at the 38. But the Wildcats were not able to capitalize on that one. We punted it. West Central then got it again, and they turned it over again. And then Wildcats had it for 1 down, and we turned it back over to West Central. West Central then came back. And they got a touchdown in that second quarter. There's kind of a strange play. The Wildcats, they were going down, or the West Central was going down driving. Threw an interception right at the goal line. The Wildcats had it. And then we fumbled it on the 5-yard line, so West Central was able to capitalize on that. They took it 5 yards for their touchdown, an extra point. Wildcats had it again, and then we threw an interception. And that was the 30-yard return back by Colin. So then the Wildcats got it again. We took it down in one play. That was the 55-yarder by Sidlacek. Got the Wildcats back in there, 14-14. And then a little bit later, Wildcats take it down, and that's where we're at now, 21-14. Pretty good game, Chuck.
Yes, it is. And we'll take a 3, 4, 5 minute timeout here. As 8 minutes and 24 seconds left to go, we'll play some ads for you, and we'll get a drink, and then we'll be back with the second half of Wildcat football here from Custer.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, ensuring a brighter tomorrow.
Rapid City's newest indoor sports training facility is now open. Rapid Skills 360 is a new training facility for basketball, volleyball, football, softball, baseball, soccer, and other sports over 30,000 square feet. Rapid Skills 360 has 2 full basketball courts, volleyball courts, pitching mounds, batting cages, plus 2 full weight rooms for athletes of all ages. Personal training on site is also available. This training center is huge and can accommodate leagues and tournaments. 840 East Center Street across from the fairgrounds, Rapid City.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, ensuring a brighter tomorrow.
Rapid City's newest indoor sports training facility is now open. Rapid Skills 360 is a new training facility for basketball, volleyball, football, softball, baseball, soccer, and other sports over 30,000 square feet. Rapid Skills 360 has 2 full basketball courts, volleyball courts, pitching mounds, batting cages, plus 2 full weight rooms for athletes of all ages. Personal training on site is also available. This training center is huge and can accommodate leagues and tournaments. 840 East Center Street across from the fairgrounds, Rapid City.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
Okay, Joe, we're back on.
All right. Wildcats are leading 21-14. Minute to go before we have the second half. Earlier today, the Lady Wildcats and the boys were up at Douglas for cross country.
High School Sports for
the boys
19-20.
took 5 out of 15. They had 5 people in the top 15, 5 runners, and the girls had 4 runners in the top 15. So the boys and the girls did really good.
Around the country to check in at sportsticketlive.tv and watch Custer Sports.
Also, out at the junior, senior high, and the grade school, there's a volleyball tournament going on out there.
At Sports Ticket Live also. So West Central, if you have someone at home that wants to watch, we're live on sportsticketlive.tv, broadcasting all home Custer Wildcat sports.
All right, so the Wildcats will be kicking the ball off starting the second half.
All right, Joe, are we ready to have a good second half?
I believe we are. I gave a rundown of what happened, and the cross-country team did really good up in Douglas. The boys, they had 5 guys that placed in the top 15, and the girls had 4 girls that placed in the top 15.
So we must have done pretty well as a team.
Yep. That was the early bird at Douglas. Looks like the Wildcats will be kicking off to the west from the east. Oh, I should have probably went and turned the lights on. So, Chuck, I'm going to have to take a break here and be back.
All right. Go get those lights on so we can find that football in a few minutes. Wildcats will be kicking off to the Trojans. And the wind has pretty much gone dead. The flag's just hanging there now. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. The Wildcats have made an impressive showing in the first half and lead 21-14 here, starting the second half of this home opener football game. Quartermeyer kicking off for the Wildcats. Kickoff down here into the corner. 33's got the ball coming up the middle, and he's breaking loose again, and he's gone. That's the second time they broke a kickoff. The first time Slachic caught him, but this time no. We've been leaving that middle wide open. They've got a blocking scheme, and that middle's wide open. So the Trojans answer quickly with a touchdown on the opening kickoff of the second half. And it looks like that kick is good. Clear over the fence into the practice field. And that ties the game quickly for the West Central Trojans. Wildcats, best thing they can do is just answer. Well,
at about 85-yard run back?
Yeah, just about.
My gosh.
And they went right up the middle again.
Well, that didn't take long for them to get that, 13 seconds.
No, it didn't. Didn't take you long to get the lights turned on either.
I even stood down there and watched the play.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So here comes the kickoff. Different person kicking it. That's number 10. That's Rickson. Grace with it. He's going to run it back. Gets it to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he found a little hole and scooted through it.
.41-yard line, we'll say that is. So the Wildcats have to put some more points up here. Elmore, quarterback. Hands off to Sedlacek. He maybe gets a yard. Second down and 9. Grace and Sedlacek in the back. Split backs. They pitch it off to Sedlacek. Dances around. He maybe got another yard. Third down and long. 3rd and 8. Elmer still under center. I formation for the backs. Going to pass. Passing it downfield. Gets intercepted at about the 35 by number 14. And takes it to the 40. So turnover on the Wildcats. Flag on the field. Have not been a lot of penalties so far this game. Less penalties than there have been turnovers. Looks like the ball is going to be going back. There's 10 yards. Must have been a personal foul. Going back, that's 15 yards.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Moving the ball, way back.
So Wildcats get the ball back.
We do.
Did they dodge a bullet there or what?
Must have. I'm not sure what happened there.
Roughing the passer.
Oh, okay.
He's got to go.
Elmore with it. Wow. Way late, way late. I can't even bring that up. I don't have it on the right now, but my gosh, that was late.
Yeah, it was. Well, evidently, nobody was watching that.
Right, and they haven't moved the chains yet. Come on, somebody move the chains.
The one ref finally stopped.
Yeah, they're about 5 yards beyond what they needed for a first down, and they're still haven't moved the chains.
I think we're lacking some communication down there by the leader.
Yeah. Hand off. That's
there goes Grace.
He's bouncing off.
He's going to bounce outside. I think he's going to score.
28-yarder, is it?
And no hankies on the field.
So that penalty was a costly one against West Central.
Yes, it was.
Because they took that ball back, and they were into Wildcat territory with it, and with that roughing the passer, it gave the ball back to the Wildcats, and 3 plays later, we're in for a TD. Quartermeyer in the try the pointer after.
You know, the one thing we have this year that we haven't had in the past is 2 or 3 speed threats.
Yeah. That one's high and good.
We get somebody outside, Selagic or Micaiah, and they can move.
Yep. Well, when we had Thompson here, with the 2 Thompson boys, Jared and Joel. I mean, they were both really good, and in fact, Joel was quite a threat. Whenever they kicked the ball off, they started kicking it away from him so that he wouldn't run it back because he had so many run backs for touchdowns.
Right.
So, but both Jared and Joel were really good at running backs. Jake, he was more of their guy for just blocking.
Yep. But we got a little speed again this year. If we can just keep them out, keep them healthy, and get them outside, they can go. Cats are up by 7 again.
Yeah, nobody's running away with it.
No.
We score, they score, we score, they score. Or starting the second half here, they scored, then we scored. So we've only had just a little over 5 minutes go by in this third quarter and 2 scores already. Quartermeyer to kick at the 40. And it's an onside kick.
Oh.
It goes down, and they're going to down it. That's number 3, Carson Whitrock, that gets that.
He kicked it a little too hard.
Yep. And Whitrock, he was ready for that.
That was a good plan because they've been playing off that front line, and
Whitrock, he's a tight end, though, and so he's kind of used to maybe should be catching the ball because the position that he plays. Maybe should have kicked it over here to one of their other guys, bigger guys. But they take it over at the 42-yard line. Handing it off. Wow, did he have a block. And there he's gone. That's Healy. One play, and he is going to go to and into the end zone.
Well, so Logic hit him right about on the 1-yard line and pushed him right into the end zone.
Boy, that was quick.
That was a quick answer.
That was 58 yards.
They got a timeout. Someone laying on the sidelines on the field.
Yeah, he's got a cramp, but they ought to pull him off. I mean, he's in the wrong spot.
He's actually an extra player on the field.
Well, they got to wait. I mean, if he was a player that was on the field at that point during that play, now they drug him off. Ready to play. Here's the snap. Kick is up. Looks good.
It is, and it's over the fence again. Out into the slough.
Well, that ought to be good.
Yeah, they better go get it out of there. It'll be a soaked pig.
Yeah, or they'll pick it up down French Creek someplace.
Or wait long enough, it'll come right under the stands here.
Yeah, that's right. So 28-28.
Wow. We're getting some scoring done now.
3 scorers here, and that only took them almost, it was 9:59, and so that took them 15 seconds. That was with the run back. And
we got a flag on the field. They're trying to decide what it is.
Roughing the kicker?
Roughing the kicker.
On the Wildcats. So they'll be kicking that ball off at about the 50-yard line. It ought to go into the end zone.
What in the world? A 5-yard penalty?
Wow. Must have been pushed into the kicker, but it's still roughing the kicker.
Evidently, there is a 5-yard penalty.
Huh. I thought it was just like offsides or motion, but I guess there's another one there. So, kicking it off at the 45. Kicks it deep. Looks like Elmer's going to take it at the 5. He's got a hole, and he closes up pretty quick. It's getting stacked up. Made it to the 25.
There was a good hole there for a moment.
So you got about 20 yards on that run back.
Right.
Well, see what the Wildcats do now. First and 10 at the 26, it looks like. Elmer under center. Sidlacek in the back. Grace in motion. Hand off to Grace. Cuts it up the middle. Gets about 3.
That was kind of a dangerous little handoff.
Yeah.
The ball was in the air for about 12 inches.
And Grace had to turn kind of awkwardly just to try and get that ball.
Did get 2 yards, though.
Second down and short 8.
We're in the spread offense, Twins.
Elmore keeps it. Gets the first down a little bit more. Got up to about the 38-yard line.
That could have went for a lot more.
Yeah.
We'd have just blocked one person. We are Twins again. They're coming.
Coming out to Grace. Quick pass. And he picks up.
And he loses the football.
Oh, who's got it? It's still rolling around.
West Central just picked her up.
Yep.
Coach Williams is trying to say that he was down.
That's at the 46-yard line.
I don't have my instant replay set up. That would have been a good one to look at twice.
Yeah, if I had Sports Ticket Live on right now, I could watch it because there's just a little bit of delay, but my phone decided I was using too much juice and said I got low battery. So, turnover on the Wildcats. Second one this here third quarter on the Wildcats. No turnovers for West Central so far. They hand it off. It goes to number 24. That's Jacob Loger. He maybe gets a yard.
Yeah, he should have been tackled for about a 2 or 3 yard loss. We had hands on him again.
Yep. Wildcats, if they could hold them here, keep them from getting any points off that turnover. And they pitch it off.
Oh, just missed him.
Corner he goes. That's
oh, there's a good tackle out there by Elmore.
Yep.
It was number 34. Is that Tennyson?
34 is, great, Gage Tennyson.
Yeah.
But
he missed him back there.
Flag on the field. And he did a lot of running for maybe 3 yards. Almost did 50 yards of running side to side. Personal foul on the Wildcats. That's going to take another. And one on West Central. So
offsetting penalties.
So it stays where it's at or replay.
Was it after the fact or?
I think it must have been because they're keeping it right there at about the 32-yard line. So they gained about 4 yards on that, but it's still going to be 3rd and 5.
Maybe even a little more.
6, yep. So here they go. Oh, there's motion. That's going to take them back 5.
Yep. Now they'll be back to 3rd and 11 or so.
Yeah, their left end was just a little bit quick on that.
Wants a head start.
Before the ball was snapped, I seen his helmet come up a little bit, and I thought, oh, shoot. He's a little bit fast. So now it is 3rd and a long 10, short 11.
Gonna roll out. Looks like they want to pass.
They got a wide open guy. That's number 7. He's going to be, I think he's got a first down.
Yep, he did get a first down, it looks like.
That's Seth
by a
Gabbert.
half a yard.
Yep.
Wow.
Seth Gabbert with that catch. So they're right at the 35-yard line. Shotgun again. They hand off this time to number 9, Maras.
Got about 5 on that one.
Yep.
Maybe 5.5, 6.
He's at the 29. So we'll give him 6.
Wildcats need to stop right here.
Lundborg again in the shotgun. Maras is in the backfield. And they hand it off to him. He goes up the middle, goes around a couple blocks, and he's got the first down again.
Yes, he does.
He's at about the 23. 22 and a half, I'll say.
They're gonna do some sort of a quick slant or a post route here shortly out there on Terrell. He's giving him a 10-yard cushion.
Yep. Ross up the middle again, and he gets another 6 yards, maybe 8.
But I guess if they're getting 8 yards on a pop, 6 to 8, they're probably going to keep running.
Well, said it earlier, their running game is doing pretty good. They did have 3 fumbles in the run game, but That was their only turnovers that they really had were fumbles. We better get off the field. There we go. And another run up by Maras. And he's got another 4 yards, first down, at about the 10-yard line, 9-yard line.
That's going to make it first and goal from the 9.
Yep. Well, this time they're giving the chain group a little bit of a workout. It hasn't been a quick one. They're slowly moving it down there. 2 to 3 plays per set for first downs. Lundborg back in the shotgun again. Hands off to Maras, and this time up the middle again. They just keep going up the middle.
Yeah.
He keeps getting 5 yards or more.
Oh, we had him. We had a defensive player in the backfield and ran into his own guy, but then just bounced off and kept going.
And they keep going to the left side of our line. And that's where we got Quartermeyer that's over there, but somebody must be stacking Quartermeyer up, and then they just go on Quartermeyer's right-hand side. Need to stack a linebacker in there. They're set up a little bit different this time. And he goes up the middle this time, right up off the center. And I think they're in for a touchdown.
No hankies on the field.
Snap's good. And I don't know if he got it. Just barely got it.
Into the swamp. I see the splash.
Yeah.
Splash down.
And the kid's pointing at it. It's right here.
So the Trojans answer with another touchdown. 35-28 with 4:23 left to go here in the third period.
Well, that turnover on the Wildcats cost us some points. They took some time off the clock that time. They might have to put their scuba gear on to go get that ball.
Yeah, that kid's over there trying to get it. There, he finally got it. It's okay. It's their footballs. They're putting their own footballs in, when they're on offense.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
So.
Well, they're washing them at the same time.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I didn't know the opposing teams brought their own footballs now.
Oh, yeah. You can put your own in.
This time Grace picks it up at the 10-yard line.
Bust it.
And he gets to about the 30. – 20-yard run back. Well, that must have been West Central's ball that they even kicked off there. They gave it to a West Central kid. And
yep.
They got the towels out over there drying off their footballs. I formation. Elmore under center.
And we fumble the ball again.
Oh, no. Are we sure that we're not putting the wet balls in there? I think West Central got it again.
Well, they just put a wet one in there, but it's for West Central.
Yep. So that's now at the 32.
Just a bad snap.
Well, the rain's getting a little bit closer, and we got at least another probably 40 minutes before it's here.
Is that according to Weatherman Urick?
Yes.
Okay, 40 minutes. We'll keep track.
West Central's got the ball at about the 32-yard line. Going
Here
for
comes
a
that pass.
Looking for number 33. They get him. That's Colin with it. Gets about 5.
Ball's on the 26 here.
Hand off for Ross, and he gets maybe 2 yards.
Yep, they were waiting for him that time.
Yep. Number 53 for the Wildcats was in there on that tackle.
And 31.
Nick Herman and Haynes, Brendan Haynes. Well, the Wildcats have 3 turnovers this third quarter. We had 4 of them in the first half. So far, West Central has no turnovers in the second half, but they had 4 of them in that first half also. This time they hand off. That's the Farmer.
Looks like they probably stopped him a little short.
Yep.
Now we'll see if they go for it or try to kick a field goal.
Yeah, it's about 2 yards to go yet.
Looks like they're just going to go for it.
Yeah, they might as well. Look where they're at on the field.
Their field goal kicker probably could make one. But they're going to go for it. Long 2.5.
There they go. Well, they got their wishbone package in there, and there's a flag. Delay or motion.
Who was he calling motion on?
Well, it can't be on the Wildcats, can it? Because that would have been offsides. So it's on them, sets them back 4th and 7.
How does he call a motion call?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure he's supposed to be watching for that.
He must have caught it out of the corner. Oh, it was delay of game.
Oh.
That's what yep.
He doesn't know the correct sign for delay of game, huh?
Right, yeah.
Ah.
The referee said it was delay of game, and that's where that back judge, he has the clock for timing.
Right. That's what he's supposed to be doing.
Yep. And that's what I thought it was going to be, his delay of game. There's the snap, going for a pass. Got a wide open guy, and he caught it wide open. He's going in for a touchdown.
We had a hand in there. Just couldn't get it knocked down. I mean, he reached out and snatched it right out of the air, right where that hand was.
That's about a 30-yard touchdown pass. That was to number 25, Derek Eidness. Extra point is up, and they're back there ready for it. But it doesn't go over the fence.
Doesn't go over the fence that time.
Yeah, it's good, though. So 42-28.
Right. But, you know, the Wildcats just can't get down about this. They had the capability. They've proven they can drive down and score. They just got to do it.
Right.
Don't get their heads down and think that they're out of the game because there's still a quarter to play.
Well, and I said earlier that we had 3 turnovers, but one of those turnovers was called back because of a penalty on West Central. So there's really only been 2 of them by the Wildcats, but both those 2 turnovers now cost us points, and we were up on them. Now we're down by 14.
Right. Yeah, our turnovers didn't cost us points in the first half, but now they have.
Yep. So it looks like we're going to have a new kicker, Robin Rickson. He's a senior. Grace and Elmore back to receive. Low kick. Grace with it. Got it at about the 10. Keeps on running. Gets to almost the 30.
He gets about 20, 25 yards every run back.
Right. And I think they're marking it just short of the 30-yard line. Well, nose is on the 30, so we'll give him 20 yards on that. So hopefully we can go more than the last 3 plays that the Wildcats had. We had 2 plays earlier, and we had a turnover. And then the last set of downs, we only went 1 play, and we had a turnover. So keep the ball, and let's get some points before the end of this third quarter. Minute 39 to go. Pass out to Grace, and he drops it.
That was a forward pass, so.
Yep. He did grab it just in case.
He could have got some yards on that if he'd have caught it.
Yeah, he had a blocker in front.
We seem to be doing all right when we run that spread.
Yeah. So here we go, second down. 10.
Yep, running the spread again.
Pass is up there. It's a floater. Oh, we had the battle for that one. Jace Kelly was the receiver on that, and he had the battle against number 3, Carson Whitrock, on that just to make sure Whitrock didn't intercept it.
Yeah, they knew it was coming.
Yep.
They had good coverage on that one. They faked the quick throw out to the side to Grace and then tried to go downfield.
Third down now coming up here, 10 on the 30-yard line of the Wildcats. And Elmore's going to keep it. He's got the first down, it looks like, and he's going to try and cut it out wide. He's got more.
He's got some room to run.
About the 40-something yard line.
Nice job. No hankies on the field. That's a nice run. Quarterback draw.
37-yard line of the West Central right now.
Number 2 stopped that play for the Trojans. Hunter Haggerty. First down for the Wildcats.
33-yard run by Elmore.
Wildcats on the move. Here we go.
Keeps the Wildcats moving. 57 seconds to go in this third quarter. Handing it off to Grace, and he's going to go maybe for 9.
He threw that ball out there. He's got to watch that.
Yep. That'll keep the clock running. So assistant coach Bailey, he's calling the offense on this here. .20 seconds to go. Elmore under center. Grace and Sidlacek with the ball right now. Run. Oh, trying to strip it from him.
He's got the first down.
Yep. Right at about maybe the 25-yard line. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter.
Well, the clock will start. There it goes. So we'll probably wait. All right, end of the third period. Cats are down by 14, but on the drive, They're on the 26, heading in for a touchdown. They got to get it. Take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with you in a minute.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in South Dakota, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on.
We're back.
So here we start the fourth quarter. 12 minutes to go. Wildcats need to get 2 scores to catch up with West Central. Down by 14. Pass. Oh, he's going to get hit. Oh, it goes into the dirt.
He got rid of it, though.
I don't know if he knew that or just heard the vibration of that guy coming. That was big number 66 coming in after him. Chase Olson.
Yeah, he got hit by 2 guys.
Well, it says there's a Chase Olson, but there's also a Carter Sandholm. Olson is a freshman and Sandholm is a junior, so I'm going to go with the junior on this one. There we go. Second down. Handing off Sedlacek. Gets maybe a yard.
Yep, shoestring by number 62.
Number 62, trip him up for 40.
Oh, timeout.
Timeout called by the Wildcats.
Yep.
Take another 30-second timeout.
Best tailgate? It's gotta be burgers. And an ice cold Coke.
Real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Nah, hot dog.
No, Dodger dog.
I'll drink to that. Pass me a Coke. It's gotta be crawfish. Mac and cheese.
No. 7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
An ice cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day?
Race day.
Calls for Coke.
You know it.
It's tailgating 101.
We're back.
So Wildcats called timeout there. 30 seconds into this here fourth quarter. Didn't look very good for the Wildcats, so Coach Bailey said, hey, we better call a timeout here, get you guys straightened out on what you're doing on this here play. It's going to be something razzle-dazzle here. And the rain is probably about another 25 minutes out. Doesn't look like it's going to be real heavy until the heavy stuff comes. Which there is a small cell that's just a little bit, might go to the south of Custer. But here we go. Elmer's going to be under center, it looks like. No, that's Sword that's in there as quarterback.
No, that's Elmore.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And we just let that guard come flying right through.
So that is going to bring up fourth down.
Are we going to punt?
Number 56.
Looks like it. Nope. Bailey's giving him some instructions.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 15. Wildcats might be getting worn down here a little bit.
Yep, we're running some twins right with a slot back.
And delay a game on the Wildcats.
Yeah, they were taking quite a while to get that play called.
Yep.
I think Bailey was okay with that. I think I'd be punting right now and put it out of the end zone. They'd get them, 15 yards?
15 yards, yeah.
At least. Or try to put it into a corner. Maybe Elmore's going to do a quick kick.
Elmer in the shotgun. They're coming at him with everything.
Wide open! Oh, and he dropped it.
Oh, so close.
That would have been a first down.
That was intended for Tyler Terrell. He would have had that at the 15-yarder. It would have been right at the first down mark.
That was a good throw. He's got to make those catches. That's 2 tonight that he should have made. Got to make those catches.
Yep, turnover on downs. So West Central now has it with a little bit of a cushion. 14-point lead on the Wildcats. We can cause a turnover right down here. It doesn't give us that far to go, and then that fourth down wouldn't seem so bad. They're hurrying up to the line. They hand it off. That's number 11. Oh, missed a tackle there. And then we tackled one of our own guys.
Elmore got hurt again.
Justin Zerpel with the run.
It's that same arm.
Yep. You'll be feeling that tomorrow. Or maybe about midnight tonight. I don't know if it's his arm or it's his ribs. So they got about 5 yards on that one. Looks like Ludborg is going to keep it.
Yeah, he didn't get much. A foot. Good stop there by the Wildcats.
So they got about 4 yards to go. Clock is running. Yeah, and right now West Central is just going to play the ground game, I think, keep the ball or the clock running. They hand it off, and we stopped them.
Fumble again.
We got it.
There's a flag on the field, though.
Yeah, but that was after the handoff.
Yeah, that was after the fumble.
I think he's going to go against West Central.
I believe so. He's pointing that way.
Wildcats keep the ball. Holding on West Central.
Declined. First down. Wildcats.
So that's their first turnover. Maybe West Central will have 3 turnovers in the fourth quarter for the Wildcats. Sword hands it off to Grace. Grace gets 1, then he gets 2. Boy,
he fought for every yard there.
3 guys hanging on him, plus our Wildcats trying to help him out.
He's got to hold that ball in a little tighter, though. His baby's out there in the midair half the time.
Sterling Sword in at quarterback. And he fumbles it.
Fumbles it again.
And it looks like West Central got it back. Number 25 jumped on it.
He's just so in a hurry to pull out from behind that center that he just drops the ball. It's not the center's fault. He was going backwards. Bailey's telling him that right now. Stand in there, get the ball, then do your business.
Yeah, he wants to get away from them guys before they start coming through the line. And the guy is still snapping it.
All right. West Central.
Right at the 50-yard line, 50 yards. And that's offsides on the Wildcats. You got to call it. They are.
This other guy wasn't. He shook his head no.
That's going to give them 5.
Yeah, you can't encroach into the neutral zone. It's not the NFL.
Nope. You don't have, if you go over their neutral zone, it's going to be called in the high school. NFL, they got a chance to go back, but not here.
We got one offsides out on that other side, and they didn't call it.
That's Healy with the ball. He got the first down, and he's still going. Brought down by number 31, Brennan Haynes.
That far side referee, that receiver out there, his arms were breaking the plane when he was leaning forward.
And they ought to be able to see that, too, because
you'd think so.
No part of your body can go over that there neutral zone.
Yep.
And we had a perfect line right here, right at the 45 where we're sitting. Ludborg hands it off again to Healy. He goes up the right side. Gets about 5. Clock is still running. 7:55 to go in this fourth quarter. Wildcats down by 14. It's probably going to start raining right when I got to start cleaning up. Here we go. Second down and 5. West Central. They're on the move. They're at the 30-yard line. This time Ludborg's going to pass it. Got an open guy. And he
There's a fumble.
Who's going to get this one? Wildcats might have it. Yes, that's what they say.
Wildcats got it. That was a good hit.
Oh, that's at about the 28-yard line. We got to get some quick scores now. Timeout, West Central. Both teams calling one timeout so far this second half. 2 each yet.
Well, we'll take a quick timeout and be back in 30 seconds.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and
Is there
appreciate
anything
the
any
importance
better?
that they have in our lives.
But soon they'll be in high school and facing
Prior to
all the
my
same
career,
challenges
I
you
served in
faced.
the U.S. Navy.
How to make friends,
Today, my
how to fit in,
are pretty much
how to be
anything
cool.
that include the outdoors.
We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
We're back.
So, if each team gets 3 timeouts, how many timeouts do we get, Chuck?
What, they're giving more timeouts for the visitors tonight?
No, they get 3 and we get 3, but I was just wondering how many you and I get.
Oh, not too many.
So here we are. Looks like Elmore was back in there. Hands it off to Grace, and there's a little bit of lightning to the west of us.
Don't talk about that blasphemy. That was a camera flash.
No, you can hear the thunder right now.
Oh, come on. Don't say anything too loud. Yeah. We want to keep going.
That's right. We only got about 6:53 to go. Somebody mentioned it. Oh, it's equipment malfunction. Oh, there's a little, it's just up in the sky, nothing streaking down. They're looking at the radar now. I just, it came up on mine, but it said that there was lightning 15 miles from us. And here we go. Breaking news, Hurricane Dorian is now a Category 4.
Wow. It must be hitting South Dakota.
Yeah.
Category 4, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
I think we're going to keep going.
Well, they're not hurrying at it too much.
Well, I know. You know, if they know that it's coming in, let's get her going.
Okay, here we go.
Elmore under center. Back, he's got a pass. Wide open guy. It goes through the hands. That's Jace Kelly. So I'm looking at the radar, and it's now getting close to us.
He didn't have enough stickum on his gloves.
Nope. Third down coming up here. And 8. Pass out the. Is that Grace?
Grace. He got about 5 yards out of that.
Yeah, Deb, about 10 minutes, the game will be over. All right, bye.
Wildcats going for it on 4th down and about 3 or 4. They're trying a hard count to start with. Now they're calling a timeout.
Yep.
Got to decide what they're going to do. Go for it or kick.
I think we're going to have to go for it. We only got 5:51 to go in this fourth quarter, and we got weather coming in. So if the weather comes in, are they going to call the game, or do they postpone it, or delay the game for a while? It's just a small cell. It'll only last about 2 to 3 hours. No, just joking on that.
Small cell.
Yep.
Reaches from here to Florida. Hurricane Dorian.
Yeah, if we start getting a little bit of rain, we're on the narrow end of this here cell that's coming through here, and it could rain for maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, the rain, we always say, is not a big deal. It's the lightning anymore.
Right. And when you got them players down there and they got cleats on, that's just an extra little bit of grounding that they got going into the ground. And all of us sitting in the bleachers on aluminum. I
think he might have got it.
Close. He's probably got it by a foot.
Oh, he got it by more than a foot.
They're telling him to move it.
It smells like the rain's 10 minutes away. What do you think?
Yeah, that and hot dogs.
And hot dogs. Oh, okay.
Well, the Wildcats still moving. We need a big play, big play right now. We're going for it.
There's a push off.
Right, and intercepted by number 2. That is Hunter Haggerty. He got it at about the 31-yard line. That could have sealed the game for West Central. There was a little bit more lightning, but it's up in the sky. It's not coming down, right, lightning. It's just staying up in the sky. I call it sheet lightning.
All right, well, as long as it stays in the sky.
We're going to have a little bit of wind coming up here, though, pretty soon. hear the rumbling of the clouds right now. And here goes. That's the number 4. That is Farmer. He picks up about 5.
Number 4 moves the ball. Here's the Farmer for Trojans. Stopped by number 11. There's no one for the Wildcats.
Yeah, if I was West Central right now, I would just keep on running.
Yep, keep the ball on the ground and keep the clock running.
Yep, use up as much clock as they can. But if it comes out that the Wildcats lose this game, we did a really good job. The first first half we were in the lead, 21-14, and then we came out. West Central scored real quick on a kickoff, but Wildcats came right back with a score, and so we proved we can score against them.
Yeah, the Cats have nothing to be ashamed of if they lose this game tonight because they played a really good game against a tough team.
Yep. And we had 2 key turnovers in that third quarter. That cost us 14 points. So bringing up third down right now and about 4 yards, long 5.
What are we at, 12 turnovers total tonight by both teams?
Yep. Well, there might even be a little bit more. We've had 4 turnovers so far in this fourth quarter. And we had 2 turnovers in the third quarter, so that's 6.
They're kicking everybody off the field.
14 turnovers. So if they're kicking everybody off the field.
It has to be 30 minutes with no lightning.
Okay. So.
Here we go. Come on, people. Let's give it up. Give it up.
Well, it's better to be safe than sorry, and you don't want to lose any kids or any spectators over it. And there you just seen a little bit of lightning again, but it's mainly up in the sky, but you never know when you're going to have one of them bolts come down. I think I'm going to come up inside with you, Chuck.
Okay. We'll take a short time out, I guess. Test. Chuck Arsenal back here on SportsTicketLive.tv. Custer versus West Central Trojans. We are just coming to the end of our lightning delay, and you can see a couple of raindrops on my camera out there. But we'll be back to action here shortly. go, turn it right there. Okay. Test. Yep. I'll turn it back on.
Testing, 1, 2, testing. I think we are about ready to start the after rain delay. Wildcats are down, 28-42. Weather has cleared off. Stars are starting to come out. Good shower there. We maybe got a quarter inch of rain, a little bit of lightning. Safe to get the kids off the field. Now we can resume this game, and 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. West Central, I believe, has the ball. Should be around third down. Third down in about 4 from the 36-yard line.
All right. Game time.
Wildcats need to get a stop, possibly a turnover.
A lot of volleyball players this evening. Make sure we support them tomorrow. We're playing volleyball tournament tomorrow Saturday. See all your football players that are supporting them.
Fans have come back.
Okay, we're back. At the West Central Trojans and the Custer Wildcats.
Come on, defense.
So, third down, 4. They're just waiting for the clock. Taking off some time. They might even take a delay of game here. Oh, they're going for the snap. It's going to go directly. And that's going to be a first down. That was their quarterback keeper. That was Tyler Lundberg. So they got the ball at about the 43-yard line. Lundberg still in the shotgun. Pistol formation. And he calls it off, hands it off. Looks like it's number 9 again with Morris. He gains about 7 yards on that. Correct me on that. That was Farmer that carried that. 2:49, clock still running. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Farmer with the ball again. Getting tackled by Grace. But looks like he gained about a foot short of having the first down. Going to be bringing up third down and a foot. 2:12 to go. Clock still running. West Central just running off some clock here. Down to a minute 50, and they're going to get up and hike the ball. Lundborg with a lone setback. Might be a timeout called. West Central calls their second timeout. Each team now with one left. Minute 40 to go. Wildcats down by 14. Wildcats scored first tonight in the first quarter. It was on their second set of downs that they got it in for a touchdown. West Central then came back and they scored. They didn't score until the second quarter. Right into the second quarter, they scored a touchdown. Third quarter, West Central came out, got the kickoff, and they ran it down 85 yards for a touchdown. Tied the game up. Then it was 21 all. Wildcats came back and scored 28-21. And since then, it's been all West Central. Quarterback keeper again. And this time he's got first down plus about 4 extra.
First down for Trojans.
So they're going to be at about the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. And this one, they might just go into their run the clock out defense. Snap it and down it. They're just going to run some time off here. They're going into their victory formation. First game of the season for the Wildcats and for West Central. Wildcats come out with a loss. Next game for the Wildcats will be up at Spearfish next weekend. And then in 2 weeks, they'll be playing Lennox here at Wildcat Stadium. And then they go up to Belle-Fourche. Then they're home again for Todd County. And then we got homecoming playing Bennett County. Then we go up to Lee Deadwood. And our last home game will be against Hot Springs. And then we got Pine Ridge away. And that could be it for the game.
Okay.
42-28.
You're good for these players. Do it up. Good game, great game.
So,
Good
first
job,
time that
gentlemen.
we've
Good
seen
job.
West
You guys did
Central
great.
over here at this side of the state playing the
Thanks
Wildcats.
everybody for coming. We had a great way to start the
Wildcats
season.
did play a pretty good game, but at their third quarter with our turnovers kind of took it to the Wildcats, and it was not a good third quarter for the Wildcats.
No, that third quarter really hurt them.
Yep. We had the 2 turnovers there in that third quarter that just cost us points. They got 14 points off those 2 turnovers, and after that, the Wildcats were kind of worn down, and it just took the sail right off of us, and the Wildcats
Good job, gentlemen.
couldn't come
Good
back
job.
and
Good job, Trojans.
put
Good
more
job,
points on the
Wildcats.
board.
But I'll tell you, that first half was impressive by the Wildcats, and
Well, we went in at halftime ahead by 7 points, 21-14. And so the Wildcats had to feel pretty good about that, being able to stay right with West Central on this here. And some people were counting us out.
oh yeah.
So,
Oh, you always hear West Central, tough team, and gonna run you into the ground, and they did not do that to the Wildcats
No, in fact, we had them shook up there for a while, and
for a long time.
Yep. So it was a good game by the Wildcats. It's nothing that they can hang their helmets about and be down on. It's a good game. The first game, they can pick up some experience on this here and learn something from the game and come back. They are going to be playing Spearfish next week. So we got a very tough schedule coming up here with Spearfish.
Yes, we do.
And then Lennox from the other side of the state, and then Belle-Fourche. Belle-Fourche is always tough. And then we got Todd County and Bennett County. So, and Lee Deadwood and Hot Springs and Pine Ridge towards the end of the season.
Right. Well, I guess with that, we appreciate you listening and watching on SportsTicketLive.tv. I got a text from Steph from Spearfish. She was watching the Wildcats play on the line for us, and so we appreciate everybody that's up there and out there watching, and hopefully the West Central people got to watch some. And we'll be bringing volleyball and football to you. These next 3 months are pretty hot and heavy with sports going on here. So tonight from Custer Wildcat Stadium here, Joe Urick and Chuck Arsenault saying good night.
I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
A message from Black Hills Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
At Denny Menholt Rushmore Honda, we're clearing the lot of more than just ice and snow this month. We're also clearing out our 2018 Honda Civics and Accords. Throughout the month of February, get great gas mileage, as well as $1,300 off 2018 Civics, or save $1,900 on Accords, 2018's North American Car of the Year. Help us clear the lot and shovel a little extra savings into your pocket. Visit RushmoreHonda.com to view all our inventory.
We hope you enjoyed another live production from Wildcat TV. We would like to thank our production partners Golden West Technologies and LiveTicket.tv for helping us make this production possible. Until our next broadcast,